Don't forget to hit subscribe and smack that bell button to become an honorary Fear-Raiser member so that you never miss a video. Hey guys, it's me, Fear, and I'm gonna be blunt right now. I have been working a lot. While my channel has felt a little less active recently, I can assure you I've been grinding away at a new big project that I am very excited to show you guys very soon, but it's taking a lot more work than I thought. In the meantime, however, I want to try my best to still get videos out for you guys when I can. So today, I thought I would pick a topic that a lot of us are going to relate to. And while we're at it, after you've watched this entire video, I'd love to read your comments on what you think should be done to help this dilemma of a topic I'm about to get into. Alright then, allow me to jump right into the video. Guys, we face a big problem in our society nowadays, and it's become a really big issue in recent years. A problem that has disconnected us from each other personally, emotionally, created many toxic thoughts and assumptions about our friends, relatives, and anyone we really interact with on the internet, and is a very big problem when it comes to dating. And that is ghosting. What is ghosting? Essentially, it is when you are talking to somebody online or through text in general, someone you either met in person, through a dating app, or even just through online in general, who goes from someone who you communicate with a lot to gradually disappearing from your life. Whether it be through lack of text messages, never really hearing from them anymore, or even just completely removing themselves from your life. Ghosting has been the new way people choose to deal with dipping out of situations, and it's really shallow. Living in a world where we are all so connected with each other has made it so simple to go from talking to someone in an instant to cutting ties with them just as quick the second things don't go their way. And it has become a serious problem in how we interact with each other in our day-to-day lives. Even though this problem can be applied to almost any online interaction these days, I believe the most common times we have to deal with people ghosting, and it sucks the most, is through dating, especially online dating. With all the dating apps that exist out in the world today, and with all the options of swiping left or right and matching to get an ego boost, technology, social media, and dating apps have really begun to make people these days really shallow towards each other. From people on there for specific reasons to others just looking for attention, dating has seriously lost its romantic appeal as we advance further and further to the future, and is one of the many reasons people these days are more depressed, more alone, and more distant with each other. That being said, I want to state, however, that I am not referring to everyone in society here being this way when it comes to online dating, but there is definitely a lot of people out there who fit in this situation, and it's kind of gross. So what is the reason behind everyone ghosting each other? Well, the simple answer really is, it's easy. It's simple. And you don't need to deal with the awkwardness or uncomfortable confrontation of any situation if you're not even around the person to begin with. It's just a quick and simple block or ignore on your device, and then bam, you start going by the clock. And then all of a sudden, that guy or girl you were talking to just disappears from your life. This is especially a common problem when you're matching with people on a dating app, and the people who match with each other are either not looking for anything special, aren't trying at all, or are brutally honest and straight to the point. We've also got people who are on dating apps for laughs, to play the game, to make friends. You see where I'm coming from? No one is on the same page most of the time with dating apps, and that only puts another big stone wall between you and people online, besides the big wall that is there to climb when it comes to dating and finding the right person for you. The obstacles have only increased, and all it's done is really hurt us in the process. And let's be honest here, we've all done it. I've done it, You've most likely done it, and I'm sure Grandma Susie, who just got a phone 2 years ago, is already doing it. Interaction with people is going down the drain more and more. It's so easy to talk to people online now that we barely put any effort into the importance of why we interact with each other. People don't even hang out as much anymore because they'd rather just stay home, watch shows, play games, or just be on their phone in the comfort of their own home because they are already satisfied with the simple pleasures of technology. Who needs friends when you're always content at home watching Netflix or playing your games all day? Another big fact that doesn't really apply so much anymore is the personal interaction. So many people are afraid to meet up with each other because the old way of dating has really started to fade away, as we are now just matching with strangers and hoping for the best, which I'd like to add can be a scary situation in itself for many other reasons, but I won't get into that for now. Back before phones and technology were so advanced, the way to date someone was by getting to know them personally, whether it be through school, work, a friend, etc., and actually talking to each other to see if there was a connection there. It was awkward, for sure, but it was worth it. That's what's wrong with everyone. Everyone's becoming antisocial, everyone's afraid to be awkward, when guys, being awkward is one of the greatest parts of dating. Hear me out. It's a part of the process. The awkwardness of dating is how things stay memories between you and that other person. Sure, it doesn't necessarily work out all the time, but when it does, it makes those moments all the sweeter. You ever reminisce on those first moments you went out on a date with somebody and those really awkward situations that happen? Those are the memories that you want to cherish and you want to share with each other. These days, we are becoming way too overstimulated with options and choices, and all it's done is just take away from the effort we would otherwise put in to try and meet other people regardless of dating. You ever wonder why you feel like garbage when you get off your phone? It's because of the dopamine, man, and you know how I am about this topic. Dopamine is being overly stimulated in your brain when you're on your phone, and those times you get a match on a dating app and you feel a little bit of excitement is the dopamine at work. Why care for so-and-so when you've got like 10 other matches on the list as well, right? Lots of choices to choose from. And if things don't work out with that person, just ghost them. And that, my friends, is why this is one of the big problems we face nowadays with dating. So how do I think we should solve this problem? I mean, I can't really say for sure I have the answer to that, but if there was anything I think I could suggest in terms of helping solve this problem, it would be to make this more consciously aware amongst ourselves, each other, and in society. The thing with ghosting and these new terms for things we as people do nowadays are kind of like memes. They're passed around and only understood if you get the reference. A lot of people still don't know what ghosting means. I just went to my dad and he didn't even realize what the term was. Addressing the problem always seems to be the best step, taking first when it comes to any situation like this. And I think addressing the problem always seems to be the best step when it comes to any situation like this. And I think making everyone more aware of how our behavior has changed would maybe help in the very least at combating against the problem. But for now, I can't really say that this problem is going to get any better for the next while, as it becomes more and more of a common phase. Maybe the real solution to this problem is for us to acknowledge what we're doing is not so great and start making steps towards interacting with each other again with compassion and empathy. Perhaps there is hope for us in the future, however. It's hard to say where we'll end up in the near future, but hopefully as time goes and we acknowledge those little blemishes on ourselves with technology, we can better ourselves and our future. What do you guys think is the answer to fixing this ghosting problem? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to see what you guys have to say. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more great content. While I work on my next big project, I'd love to have you guys follow me on my Instagram and Twitter to catch some updates. But either way, until next time, I'll catch you all later. See ya!